Yeah, it kind of started out, it's something we've wanted to do. I guess let's be real, like, the Metallica thing inspired a lot of bands. It was just so powerful, so tremendous. And we thought, well, we wonder if Simple Plan's music would fit, you know, and it kind of worked out amazingly well. It was part for charity too. We have the Simple Plan Foundation, so it was a way for us to raise funds, and at the same time, kind of live an amazing experience, you know, just do something really, really different and really, and kind of revisit our own material in a new way. So it was very powerful, amazing, and I hope that we get to do it again at some point.
Actually, the great thing about orchestras like that, they don't have to practice. They just read the music on a sheet and they immediately play it perfectly. So with the conductor, we did a rehearsal the day before, and with the orchestra actually went the day away. Yeah. We did one rehearsal, that was it.
No, we did two. One on the day of, two in the morning.
Yeah. Well, it's only a run through. Really.
Yeah. I mean, it was strange to see, you know, they're amazing musicians, but yet there were, like, you know, technical difficulties that they had to work on, and at the same time for us it was very technically challenging because a drum is very loud, and it was kind of burying the orchestra, so we were trying to find a balance.
Yeah, most issues were actually sound issues.
Yeah. So it was funny to see the violin players kind of freak out when the drums kind of went banging away. So it's just, yeah, I think at some point we found our balance, but there was a time during the rehearsal where I didn't know if the show would actually go on because I think they were kind of freaking out.
I think that would be too pricey. I would love to, but I think that traveling with, what are they, 60 people, 75?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Traveling with all those musicians would be, it would have to be such an expensive ticket that I don't think would happen. But we're thinking that maybe one day we'll go in different cities that have orchestras and maybe do that. But that's nothing that we've really looked into yet. So maybe one day. I think that the good thing about that is that you can just tell our manager, like, how can we get in touch with these people, you know, and through the internet and wonderful worldwide.
Well, it wasn't always the case. Like with Mark.
Yeah, Mark was kind of a friendship, and actually All Time Low was also we met them on a tour that we did with them. That was called the Bamboozle Roadshow, and yeah, we played in the demo of that song, and he loved it. So it all depends. Sometimes you get people to call people for you. Sometimes it just happens to be more of an organic connection. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3.
Pink. Yeah, Pink. Alicia. Pink. Pink is an amazing singer. She's got a great vibe, great energy, and yeah, I think it'd be a fun collaboration.
I agree. And by the way, Natasha Bedingfield is damn hot these days. I don't know if you have a recent picture of her. What do you think? Oh yeah, I'd love to collaborate with her.
She get divorced or something?
Oh, again. Just I don't know. She's mighty hot.
You know, we can take that down.
All kinds. I like reggae.
A lot of variety, yeah.
Yeah, let's do a lot of reggae too these days.
Tom Petty.
Tom Petty. I've been listening to a lot of Tom Petty while riding my motorcycle, and I think of you all the time.
Well, riding your motorcycle? Is that so wrong? Well, that's not illegal. You don't listen to music while you're riding a motorcycle?
Do you listen to music while you're driving a car?
I'm asking you. I'm not saying. I'm asking.
I think it might be.
It's illegal. I like to see Clyro. I like the new National record.
A lot of Billy Talent. I like Billy Talent. Green Day, the second record of the 3 records. Don't really like that one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Get out.
really good. Last show I saw was Billy Talent in Montreal, in our hometown, and we took those guys on the road a long time ago, and you know, we've stayed friends since. And before that was Pink. I saw Pink, and she blew me away.
I haven't seen a show in a while.
I haven't been to a show this year, I don't think.
I was Coldplay my last show.
Yeah, you did, dude. Come on, Prince. Oh yeah!
Oh, I saw Prince, motherfucker.
Wasted.
He went to Vegas. And
Yeah,
he texted
I
me.
saw Prince, that's true. It was pretty cool. That guy's old, but still looks really young. He's like 50.
He's totally amazing,
And
right?
then I texted you, I was at a show. Do you remember that? Because you texted me, hey, I'm a Prince, and then a week later I was thinking of you, and I was at a show, and I was like some guitar player was ripping, or...
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was. Yeah.
Yeah, we're French Canadians, so our mother tongue is French, and we just kind of, after all these years, you know, we always thought that Simple Plan was, you know, only an English band, but we felt that we could give a gift to our fans. You know, we have a lot of francophone fans, and we were like, why not? And it ended up not really changing the vibe of the you know, the music that much, so it kind of worked out. It sounded good. We were happy with it. And yes, we do play it in Paris, for instance, or in Quebec, we do play it in French.
And people have to understand that where we're from in Quebec, a lot of our, you know, we have great support from our fans who play huge shows and a lot of airplay, and people that are there speak French. And we're a French-speaking band. So it's like if a band came out of Austria and played English music and became really big around the world, and then after a few years, like, you know, maybe we should play a song in German. It's not really that foreign or that weird for us. It's kind of a natural thing.
I would love to go to Iceland, but there's not many shows there, you know. But yeah, I would really like to check out Iceland, because it's a weird place, you know. It's out there, it's like their own little world, away from everything.
I would love to check out Istanbul. I think there's a few political issues right now. It's kind of tense from what I understand, but there has been shows that you know have been going there, and I think it'd be a great thing to do. I'm just kind of curious to see, you know, the vibe of the place. I heard it's very young and very you know kind of booming, so I'd be interested.
I'd love to go to Greece. We've never been to Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've always liked going to Japan. We've been there a lot of times. It's kind of one of my favorite places. This is pretty much a day on tour. Show up here, group around, play some music, do a soundcheck party, do a meet and greet with our fans, do some interviews, and then play a show, and then get the fuck out. That's it. That's a day on tour. Not really. The only exciting part about being on tour is the concert. Everything else, I mean, sometimes we get to visit some places.
It kind of leads to the show.
There's a lot of waiting, a lot of sitting around, a lot of traveling, you know, bus, plane, train. The real thing that keeps us going is the concert, so it's a fun bus. Well, I expect the planes go faster, because we don't have to be in traveling mode for.
The train's nice, like in Japan, you know, like the bullet train is really fast.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice because you're still on the ground.
So for train.
Yeah, the train, because you don't have the air pressure and all the microwaves. You know, being in an airplane is kind of like being in a microwave. You know, it's not the best thing for you, but yeah, the train I think is really good way to transport yourself. And in Europe, it's huge. You know, you can get everywhere with train in Europe. It's nice.